So this is Labor Day weekend, and we are here on our way to Key West. We are about, let's see, about 97 miles. And we are also trying out the new Rams 1500 2020 limited edition, as you can see right there. So babe, so far, how has been the drive on the new Rams?
Hello gang, this is Miller J here. First thing we need to comment about this kid sitting right back here in the back.
Right there.
All over the place. He's sleeping now. However, we've driven about 4 miles, it seems like, and the car really drives really great. We're learning all of the new features of the car, actually of the truck. The entire navigational system is really unique. It's very interactive. It has what they call an adaptive cruise control, which is basically a cruise control that controls the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. Not only does it do that, but at the same time, it also controls your speed. So for an example, if you set your speed limit at 50 miles per hour and somebody pulls in front of you, the truck will actually slow down to keep a 1-car distance if you set that. As the car moves out of the way, the truck will, computer-wise, will accelerate back up to your set speed limit of 50 miles an hour, 50 miles per hour. And it will continue to do that based upon someone moving in and out in front of you, in and out in front of you. Another feature that we like is they have tells you your speed limit. It tells you all the different gas stations, restaurants, points of interest along your route. It also gives you a exit button that if you press, it will automatically give you detour directions on how to get to that particular location, whether it's a gas station or a restaurant or museum, whatever it is you want to see. Also, it gives you topographical information, meaning water versus land masses. It also gives you upcoming predictive turn. For an example, if you have a turn that's coming up in 100 yards or 100 feet, it will tell you, it will show you on the map what is coming up in the next distance factor. It also gives you time till you get to your location. For an example, it's showing that we'll get to our destination at 6 o'clock. It tells us how many miles we have left. Those are some of the unique features of the navigational system. Also, one of the other features that we like about the vehicle and traveling on the road is the triangular feature, a blind spot feature, which you see a triangle, a yellow triangle on my mirror, which lets me know that somebody's in my blind spot. Now, as this car moves up out of my blind spot, the light disappears. And now I'm clear to put on my left blinker and move over. However, another car has come up in my blind spot. So it constantly monitors your blind spot, and it does this on both sides. So if you're in your truck and you can't see, you always got a blind spot assistance. So that's another unique navigational tool that we like. Another, we like the air conditioning system is pretty good. It has auto mode. You can set it as low as 60 degrees. One of the features that we like about the truck, that you can put it on automatic air conditioning. What that means is when you start your truck up, or when I start the truck up automatically, it will sense the temperature outside. And based on the outside temperature, it will either turn on the heater or turn on the air conditioner. If it's 100 degrees outside, it will automatically turn on the air conditioner. It would also turn on the seat vents. However, if it's 40 degrees outside, i.e. cold, it will turn on the heats. The seats will automatically start to heat up, and the steering column will also heat up. And that's an automatic function that the truck has. Another function that we like, of course, it has XM satellite. It has SOS if you need assistance, emergency. It has SOS. If you want to talk to Siri, you can press the assistant button, and you can pretty much ask Siri anything. Where's the next gas station? Where's the closest restaurant? Where's the next hotel? And all that information is at your fingertip. There's some other unique features up top is the sunroof, the panorama view,
We'll give them a little view of that, babe.
You got your, the first thing we got here is the back window, open and close the back window. The second thing we got here is open and close the roof. And it goes all the way to the back. The second thing we got here is open and close. You can vent the window, just air, and then when we close it up. Or you can open the window completely. And you can close it.
That's my favorite feature.
So that's the feature. Another feature we like while we're in the navigational mode is what they call lane departure guidance. Meaning that if you take your hand off the steering column, it will not allow you to creep over in the adjacent lane. I like that feature. It just depends. So if you start looking off on the side and the car drifts off, the lane departure feature will prevent you from crossing lane and possibly causing an accident. It's called the lane departure feature. Later on, we'll show you how you do the parking feature. This truck will parallel park by itself, similar as it does with the electric cars with Tesla. It would also reverse into a parking location by itself without any hands on the steering columns. Another feature we like is that the car has air suspensions that rise and it lifts and it descends on its own, depending on the ride condition. If you are going off-roading, you can lift the vehicle to about 3 or 4 inches high by pressing a up button, and the vehicle will actually rise up about 3 or 4 inches. If you start to drive over 55 miles per hour, the vehicle will automatically descend or decrease or decreases height to about 1.5 inches, which is what is called the aerodynamic height, meaning that it will give you the best gas efficiency based upon ride condition and speed. And then we have the lowest position where you're about to get out of the car. You can go all the way down to the ground. It's your position that you want to be in when you're trying to load and offload the car. Speaking of offloading and loading the truck, it has a unique cargo system, which we'll show you later, where the gate or the tailgate of the truck can automatically deploy. It can go down flat, or it can open up vertically going down the old-fashioned way, or it can open up as a door, as a tailgate. Left and right side would allow you to walk right in. And it has security features on both sides where you can lock it up completely. It has cargo compartments on each side of the rear that you can have access to without going inside the cargo, where you can store tool kits and things of that sort. Another feature that the truck has is a running power board. meaning that if you want a step board, the board would deploy automatically. When the doors open, the step board would deploy automatically, and as soon as you close the door, the step boards will retract automatically. A couple of features we like in the rear seats of the truck. The rear seats of the truck actually recline. So if you're sitting in the back, there's a handle under each seat, under the passenger seat, where the seats actually recline in about a 5-degree rear position, where it makes it easy for you to take a nap. It also has its own 115-volt power socket, 3-prong power socket in the back. It also has ports for USB ports, iPhones, and things of that sort. The driver's side also has a vibration button where the seat will vibrate and give you a massage. Psych. That function not on this truck. That's on the 2025 truck. Stay tuned for that one. But it does have a lumbar support system where you can increase and decrease the pressure on your upper and lower lumbar, and also your buttocks area. It has a button where you can increase the pressure, decrease the pressure, lower your seat, raise your seat, lower your back, all different functions.
Tell them about the wipers, how they go automatic.
Oh, speaking of wipers, the wipers have automatic rain sensor. So depending on the amount of water, like now we got water coming on, so the wipers will automatically start to operate without you having to turn it on. Now you can also increase that to
The sensitivity.
increase the sensitivity. You can go all the way to high, and you can keep it on low, and it'll automatically do that for you. Let's see. That's pretty much it. One of the things that we found out is that the truck is brand new, and it easily cruises at 100 miles per hour with no power, with no problem. One of the issues I was just testing out was the ability to pass cars. And the first time I floored the car, it was a little slow in picking up. And so in passing, it was a little slow than what I would like for a V8 to have in passing by a vehicle. However, the second and third time I did that, I realized that the car started to learn and adjust based on my driving conditions. So now the last time that I actually was passing a vehicle, it was almost instantaneous. It was as if the car was learning me and my driving ways and conditions. So by me pushing and flowing with the gas pedal, it recognized, okay, he's trying to pass. So the engines immediately changed, the throttle control changed, the fuel control changed, and it allowed a quick response. So the more and more that I did that, the quicker and quicker the truck became, i.e. learning my driving condition. It was very responsive. So now when I do it, if I try to pass, it would be like an instant reaction, an instant response with very little lag, and it will go. So that's pretty much it for right now. This is our road trip. Josie drove coming through West Palm Beach. I was getting a little tired and I needed to relax. I was not able to relax. Josie hit a curve at 90 miles an hour.
Now you know that that's not true.
Okay, 70 miles an hour. And she was wondering why the truck didn't slow down. And I says, well, you set the speed limit at 90. She set the speed limit at 90. And there was no one in front of her. So the truck goes, hey, you want to go 90? We're going to do 90, even in a curve.
The road is clear. We're still going 90.
We're doing 90. So I told Josie, you still have to drive the truck.
Yeah.
Even though it has a lot of automotive features, or automatic features, or self-drive features, at the end of the day, you still have to drive the truck. You have to keep your hands on, your foot on the gas pedal, brake pedal at all times. You still have to drive the vehicle. Now, if you notice, it's raining harder, and so the windshield wipers have picked up speed based on the amount of water that it is sensing on the windshield.
The sensor on this vehicle is really good.
So
Picks up really good.
I have it on low, and it's now picking up the speed based on the amount of rain. So we're on our road trip that Josie planned to Key West, and as you can see, it's in a hurricane.
It's a pre-birthday.
It's the middle
trip.
of a hurricane,
It's
and
not.
we are stuck here in the Key West. And I
It's
was
a
wondering
pre-birthday.
why everybody was going in the opposite direction.
Oh, another feature, guys, is that I love this. It's touch screen, so you can pretty much access everything, via touch screen. So how far are we? It's 87 miles to go.
About an hour.
Look at that. All right, you guys. So stay tuned for what my baby thinks of the vehicle so
And then
far.
Hudson's awake now. He's looking out the
Let's
window.
see. This is our baby. Hey, Hudson. Say hi. Say hi, babe. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for a follow-up video of the all the functionality, the exterior part of the vehicle, and how it did on our road trip. All right, babe. See you later, huh? Huh?
All right, guys. Be safe out there.